Our perception of the world around us is a fascinating interplay of the seen and unseen, shaped by the intricate dance of consciousness, the physical, and the spiritual realm. Consciousness, the enigma of our existence, remains one of the greatest mysteries of science. It is the essence that allows us to perceive, experience emotions, and be aware of ourselves and the world around us. Our brains act as intricate networks of neurons, firing in mesmerizing patterns, giving rise to the symphony of consciousness. Across cultures and beliefs, spirituality has played a vital role in human experience, inspiring a deeper understanding of our place in the universe. As many have experienced through practices like meditation or hallucinogenics, we connect with something larger than ourselves. It opens the doors to expanded states of consciousness and a sense of interconnectedness. On the macro level, we have the vast cosmos and encounter the wonders of the physical universe, governed by the fundamental laws and constants that give rise to life. At the quantum level, it is proven that the observer effect reveals how consciousness influences the outcome of experiments, suggesting that a deeper connection between the observer and the observed. A notable example of the observer effect occurs in quantum physics, as demonstrated by the double-slit experiment. Physicists have found that observation of quantum particles can change the measured outcome of this experiment. Our perceptions are not merely a passive reflection of reality, they are an active co-creation of the seen and unseen.
A single photon. And to perform Young's double-slit experiment on a whole new level, tracing its precise path either through the right slit or the left slit. We'll pull over to the side of the road for the best possible view of which slit, the right or the left, the photon passes through to get to the far wall. Left slit, right slit, another right slit, left slit. If we watch them all day long, the pattern would be random. About half would go through either slit. Wait a second. Where are the waves? Where's Young's interference pattern? This is where the weird begins. I cannot explain to you what you're about to see. That's because no one on Earth understands it yet. The mere act of observation changes reality. Okay, photons, keep on coming. This time, we promise not to look. You're not going to believe this, but we can change the pattern on the far wall simply by not watching which slit the photons pass through. I know it sounds crazy, but in every trial ever conducted, the outcome depends on whether or not the experiment was observed.
Consciousness shapes how we interpret sensory information, creating our unique subjective experiences. While spirituality, on the other hand, opens doors to profound insights, influencing our perception of meaning and purpose in life. The physical realm provides the canvas upon which our consciousness and spirituality intertwine. In a world of diverse perspectives, understanding the triad of consciousness, spirituality, and the physical realm invites us to embrace the riches of human experience. How are these seemingly distinct concepts interconnected and influence each other? Through an explanation of philosophical, scientific, and spiritual perspectives, we'll shed light on the intriguing connections that exist between these realms. Consciousness, spirituality, and the physical are central themes that have captivated human thought for centuries. While consciousness refers to the state of self-awareness and subjective experience, Spirituality encompasses a sense of connection to something larger than oneself. The physical world, on the other hand, constitutes the empirical reality that we perceive through our senses. Consciousness remains one of the most enigmatic subjects in philosophy, psychology, and neuroscience. One of the current theories has consciousness to be a fundamentally quantum mechanical phenomenon of the collapse of quantum wave functions in the brain neurons. This quantum process, called objective reduction, is orchestrated by cellular structures in the brain neurons called microtubules. The question of how subjective experiences arise from the firing of neurons has spurred numerous theories and debates. Some argue for a materialistic view, positing that consciousness is a product of these complex neural processes. However, others advocate for a dualistic perspective, suggesting that consciousness cannot be reduced solely to physical phenomena. This dualistic viewpoint provides a foundation for understanding the connection between consciousness and spirituality. Spirituality often involves seeking a deeper meaning or purpose beyond the material world. It encompasses diverse practices, beliefs, and experiences that connect individuals to a higher power or a sense of interconnectedness. This yearning for transcendence suggests a link between the conscious experience and the realm beyond the physical. Many spiritual traditions emphasize the development of heightened awareness and expanded consciousness as a means of connecting with the spiritual. The idea that consciousness serves as a gateway to the spiritual realm is explored in both ancient and contemporary thought. Meditation, mindfulness, and the altered states of consciousness are practices that have been used across cultures to access spiritual insights. Neuroscientific studies have shown that certain meditative practices can alter brain activity, suggesting a profound connection between conscious experiences and spiritual exploration. Over the millennia, archaeology has produced evidence of ancient cultures utilizing deep meditation or hallucinogenics to communicate with their deities, to gain understanding and control over unpredictable events. Recent developments in quantum physics has introduced proven concepts that challenge conventional notions of space, time, and locality. The phenomenon of entanglement, where particles separated by vast distances instantaneously affect each other, raises a possibility of non-local connections. Some theorists propose that consciousness itself might possess non-local attributes, allowing for a form of connection akin to spiritual concepts of unity. An example of this non-local interaction is the use of remote viewing. Typically, a remote viewer is expected to give information about an object, event, person, or location that is hidden from physical view and separated by some distance. The CIA's unpublished use of clairvoyance in the continuation of the Stargate program from 1978 to 1995 returned some astounding results. The government doesn't acknowledge any current active program, but some whistleblowers and retired insiders have revealed that this operation continues to this day. Some had suggested that finding the location of Osama bin Laden and viewing alleged mysterious military-like bases on the moon are among some of the events that have been disclosed. The emerging field of neurotheology investigates the neural basis of religious and spiritual experiences. One fascinating experiment involves the God Helmet, a device that stimulates specific brain regions to induce spiritual sensations. This raises intriguing questions about the relationship between the brain, consciousness, and spirituality. While critics argue that such experiences are mere brain phenomena, proponents suggest that they may offer glimpses into spiritual dimensions accessed through altered states of consciousness. Advancements in cognitive science have led to the understanding that our perception of reality is mediated by our cognitive processes. This realization has profound implications for spirituality and consciousness. Some spiritual traditions contend that the material world is illusory, and that true reality lies beyond our sensory perception. This perspective aligns with the idea that consciousness shapes our perception of the physical world, blurring the boundaries between the two. One would think our perception of reality is as simple as an illusory naturel. But some scientists are taking this illusory perception further to suggest that our reality may be that of hallucinogenic in nature. The connection between consciousness, spirituality, and the physical world is a complex and multifaceted topic that spans philosophy, science, and spirituality. This channel tries to provide a glimpse into the ways in which these realms intersect, challenging traditional distinctions and opening avenues for further explanation. By embracing an interactive approach that bridges the gaps between the different perspectives, we can gain deeper insights into the nature of existence and our place within the cosmos. As we continue to unravel the mysteries of consciousness and spirituality, we may uncover profound truths that reshape our understanding of reality itself.